Hi, Mark. Sorry I am a little late. The traffic was busier than I expected for a Friday afternoon. Have you been waiting long?
Hi, Sarah. No, do not worry. I just arrived a few minutes ago myself. I have already ordered us some coffee. A melange for you, as always.
You know me so well. Thank you. You look a little bit distant today. Is everything okay? You seem very thoughtful.
I am okay. Thank you for asking. I just feel a little strange today. I had the most vivid and bizarre dream last night, and I cannot get it out of my head. It has been on my mind all day.
Oh, a strange dream. I love hearing about people's dreams. They can be so funny and weird. Do you remember it well? You have to tell me all about it.
I remember it perfectly, which is unusual for me. Usually, my dreams disappear a few minutes after I wake up. But this one was different. It felt so real.
Those are the best kinds of dreams to remember. So, what was it about? Where did the dream take place?
It started in a place I know very well. I was standing in the middle of the main square of our city, the Hauptplatz. But it was not the normal Hauptplatz. It was completely transformed.
Transformed how? Was it from a different time period, like the past or the future?
No, it was much stranger than that. All of the buildings, the beautiful old buildings that surround the square, were not made of stone or brick. They were made of cake and cookies.
Made of cake? You are joking. That is the most wonderful and hilarious thing I have ever heard. A city square made of cake.
I am not joking. It was so detailed. The big town hall was a giant chocolate cake with white icing for the decorations. The other buildings were made of gingerbread, with windows made of sugar glass. The rooftops were covered in sprinkles.
That sounds like a child's fantasy. Were there people there? Was anyone eating the buildings? I think I would be eating the buildings.
There were a few other people walking around, and they were all acting like it was completely normal. No one was eating anything. I remember touching one of the walls of a gingerbread house, and it felt like a real cookie.
That is so specific. So what was the feeling of the dream? Were you scared or confused by this cake city? Or was it a happy dream?
It was not scary at all. The feeling was mostly one of complete wonder and surprise. I remember thinking, this is strange, but also amazing. The whole square smelled sweet, like a bakery. But then something even stranger happened.
Stranger than a city made of cake? What could be stranger than that?
I realized that I could fly. It did not happen suddenly. I just thought to myself, I would like to see this from above. And then my feet just gently lifted off the ground.
Wow, you could fly? I have had dreams about flying before. It is the best feeling, isn't it? It feels so free and powerful.
It was the most incredible feeling. I was not flying fast like a superhero. It was more like I was floating gently, like a balloon. I floated up, higher and higher, until I could see the whole cake city below me.
What did it look like from above? Was the whole city made of cake,
or just the main square?
From what I could see, it was the entire city. I could see chocolate rivers and streets paved with colorful candies. It was a beautiful and delicious-looking world.
That is amazing. When you dream about flying, are you ever afraid of falling? In my flying dreams, I sometimes have a moment of panic where I think I am going to fall.
That is interesting. No, I was not afraid at all. It felt completely natural and safe, as if flying was something I did every day. I was just enjoying the view and the peaceful feeling of floating in the air.
That sounds so peaceful. So you were just flying around, enjoying the view of the sweet city. Did anything else happen? A dream like this must have more parts.
Yes, it did. As I was floating above the rooftops, I saw a giant, old-fashioned hot air balloon. It was red and yellow striped. It floated towards me.
A hot air balloon. That fits the magical feeling of the dream. Was there anyone inside the balloon?
Yes, there was. And this is another strange part. The person in the basket of the balloon was my old primary school teacher, Mr. Gruber, the art teacher. I have not seen or thought about him in at least 15 years.
Your old art teacher. How random. Dreams are so strange with the people they choose to include. Did he say anything to you?
He did. He smiled at me and said, "Mark, I am glad I found you. I have a very important mission for you." He seemed very serious, even though we were floating above a city made of cake.
A mission from your old teacher in a hot air balloon? This is like a movie. What was the important mission?
He told me that a very important library book was missing. He said it was a book of magical recipes, and without it, the cake city might melt. He said I was the only one who could find it.
A book of magical recipes? Of course. So you became a hero in your dream. You had to save the cake city. Where did you have to look for this book?
He pointed down to a large park in the middle of the city. I flew down and landed gently in the park, but the trees in the park were not normal trees. Instead of leaves, they had books growing on their branches.
The trees had books growing on them? This dream is so creative. So you had to search through all the book trees to find the right one. That sounds like a difficult task.
It was. All the books looked the same from the outside. I had to go from tree to tree, picking the books and looking at their titles. I felt a real sense of urgency, like I was running out of time.
I wonder what a dream like that means. People always say that dreams have hidden meanings related to your real life. Have you thought about what it could represent?
I have been thinking about it all day, but I have no idea. The whole dream was just so strange and random. What do you think it could mean?
Well, they say that flying in a dream often means you are feeling a sense of freedom and independence. Or maybe it means you have a new perspective on things in your life.
Freedom and a new perspective. I do have a big new project at work. Maybe that is connected. what about the mission to find the book? What could that mean?
Maybe looking for a book means you are searching for some kind of knowledge or an answer to a problem in your life. And your old art teacher giving you the mission could mean that the answer is related to your creative side.
Searching for an answer using my creativity. That is a very interesting interpretation. It actually makes a lot of sense. So, did I find the book and save the city?
I do not know. You are the one telling the story. Did you find the magical recipe book?
Yes, I did. After searching for a long time, I found a book with a glowing cover. I knew it was the right one. I felt so relieved and happy. I had saved the Cake City.
That is great. So, what happened next? Did you open the book? What were the magical recipes inside?
That is the most frustrating part. I was so excited. I held the glowing book in my hands, I opened the cover to the first page, and just as I was about to read the first word, my alarm clock went off. I woke up.
Oh no, that is the worst. Waking up right at the most exciting part of the dream. I hate when that happens. You never get to find out the ending.
I know. I was genuinely disappointed. I lay in bed for a few minutes, trying to go back to sleep, hoping to return to the dream, but it was gone. All I was left with was the memory and the feeling of frustration.
I know that feeling so well. But it sounds like it was an incredible dream, even without an ending. It was so imaginative and detailed. It is much better than my usual dreams about being late for an exam.
That is true. It was definitely not a stressful dream. It was just very, very strange. I feel better after telling you about it. It helps to share it with someone.
I am glad you did. It was a wonderful story. It was like listening to a short fantasy movie. Thank you for sharing your weird and wonderful dream with me, Mark. It was the most interesting coffee conversation I have had in a long time.